Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultanik. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil Islam wa lakal hamdu bil Iman wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم حاسبنا حسابا يسيرا اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا ربي يسر ولا تعسر وأتمم بالخير.
হ্যালো নাসিম ভাই। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম নাসিম। আমি 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 একটুখানি নাসিম ভাই ক্লাস করতেছি।
اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعل عملنا كله صالحا واجعله لوجهك خالصا ولا تجعل لأحد فيه شيئا آمين يا رب العالمين. So we are going to start our class with hadith number 5 today. This is reported by Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and hadith says man yuridillahu bihi khairan yufaqqihu fid din. So whoever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wish for him the khair, right? So man for who basically, and who is wishing? The doer is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wish for someone khair. So whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is wishing for someone khair, what does he do? Yufaqqihu. So then he gave fiqh, meaning the deeper meaning, fi dini, of deen, or about deen. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intends goodness for someone, he gives him understanding of the religion. Subhanallah. So this is really important. We always wishing for something good, and look what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what is the criteria of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of goodness, right? So the goodness is the learning the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a great virtue, and it's a wish from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he wanna give us. Subhanallah. Another narration says, Ya yuhannasu, O mankind. So this message is for everyone. Innamal ilmu, indeed ilm, the knowledge, bit ta'allum, and this ta'allum mean by learning, putting effort. This ta is giving the meaning of putting lot of effort. We cannot get the knowledge without putting effort in it. Unfortunately today, from YouTube, from our social media, we keep listening things here and there, but the next day nothing is in our mind, right? We lose everything. Why? Because we are not putting effort in there. We are just listening. We are not making notes of them, right? Even though we are learning, we are listening something good, right? But just mere listening is not going to be helpful. So ilm is get with effort. So we need to put some effort. And a scholar used to say that we cannot get a knowledge unless we qaid them. Qaid mean like we put them in, confine something. And confining your knowledge is like you are writing, you're making notes of them, you're memorizing them, you are referring to them over and over, right? So this is the effort required for the knowledge. Wafiqhu, sorry, and fiqh is like deeper understanding of something, and over here is the deen. Wafiqhu bittafaqquhi, again ta is giving the meaning of putting lot of effort. So fiqh is not going to be learned without any effort. And then again, وَمَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ بِهِ خَيْرًا يُفَقِّهُ فِي الدِّينِ وَإِنَّمَا, and then this is the ayah from Quran Pak, وَإِنَّمَا, and only يَخْشَى اللَّهَ. So over we need to be very careful. If we just change the Allah word into Allahu, we are making a blunder over here, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that only yakshallahu, yaksha mean he fears, right? He fears Allah, which is telling that Allah is detail over here, not the doer. Who is the doer over here? Min ibadihi ulama, right? So ulama is the outside doer over here. We are learning about outside doer in our classes these days, right? So ulama, so who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Ulama. Why? Because they have knowledge. Out of all ibad of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only the scholars are the ones who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? Because they have knowledge, right? So getting more knowledge and fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on base of it is basically a source of getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the ordinary people who does not have enough knowledge, they are just thinking that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. They know only these attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So they have wrong conception. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also just, right? Yes, he is ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, right? But if we are living a life in this world carefree, and then we think that he is ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, so that is not going to happen. So that's why the scholars are the most fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is how they get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So beautiful hadiths, and inshallah now we can go to our lesson. And today I decided that we are going to do more practice on our fi'l madi. So that was the homework from last class, and let's see how much you guys have grabbed from it. So khalaqakum, how many words are here?
2.
Yeah, good. So what are they? Khalaqa
And
kum, right? And kum is what?
Attached pronoun.
Attached pronoun, right? So khalaqa is how we are going to label khalaqa.
He created.
Inside word.
One person.
Fi'l madi.
Fa'iluhu huwa.
Okay. What is the classroom rules?
One person at a time.
Exactly. So when you hear someone is saying something, then you need to stop right away. And when I say label, you are supposed to listen to my question very carefully. When I say label, you are labeling it. When I say meaning, you are telling me the meaning. When I ask, so listen to the question carefully. So I said, what is the label of khalaqa?
Fa'ilun madi fa'iluhu huwa.
Perfect. Fi'lun madin fa'iluhu huwa. And what are the meaning of it?
He created.
Yes, he created. And now what is this kum over here?
It is outside doer.
Antum.
Sorry, it
Maf'ulun
is
Attached.
maf'ulun bihi because it is
attached
attached pronoun.
Okay. So attached pronoun, we need to remember for attached pronoun that they are always fail plus attached pronoun equal to what?
Maf'ulun bihi.
Maf'ulun bihi.
Maf'ulun bihi. We never ever going to call them file. That would be a blunder. Okay? Never ever file. So kum is attached pronoun over here and it is attached with a fail. So that means this kum is maf'ulun bihi. So how we are going to translate?
He created you. All.
You all. You all.
Very good. This is how it will go. Okay, next one. Ji tukum, one person. Quickly. People should be all ready. We should not be wasting that time, much time. Yeah. So very quickly, you're gonna move on. And I do not wanna hear other people. So you guys need to mute yourself. Only the person who is participating should unmute. Yeah. Ji tukum.
Jitu, Anna,
So
two. Oh,
Jitu, two words, right? Jitu.
yeah, and
Okay, so now you tell me what is Jitu. Felun, label the
yeah, Failun Madi, five. Anna,
Failuhu.
Anna,
Ana. How do you know this is Ana?
because of Jitu.
The answer I wanna hear.
The sukoon on that.
Four tas. Right? What are four tas in our fail Madi sigas?
Who?
Ta with spoon.
Ta with sukoon on the third letter.
Ta with sukoon is what?
Here.
Here.
Like
Yeah.
here,
Ta with
Anta,
sukoon is
Anta,
what?
Anti, and then Anna.
Anta.
No, you need to slow down and give me answer. Ta with fatha is what?
Anta,
Anta. Ta with kasra is what?
Anti.
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 And ta with dhamma.
It's
Anna.
Anna.
Ana. This is what I wanna hear.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because there are four tas, and when you see ta, then you need to figure it out which one is it. What siga is it? Is it hiya, anta, anti, or ana? So now G2 is ana.
Anna.
So fi'lun madin fa'iluhu.
Anna.
And how are you gonna translate?
His attached pronoun. It's I came to you
Just
all.
G2. Just G2. How are we gonna translate G2?
Jitu is I came.
Yes. So you're gonna say I came. And now kum is what?
Whom is all of you.
Attached pronoun.
Attached pronoun. Yes.
So fail plus attached pronoun is what?
Maf'ul bihi.
Maf'ul bihi. So I came to,
You all.
yeah, you all. Okay, so maf'ulun bihi give us answer of who or what. So I came to who, right?
You. Yes.
Yes. So who or what?
Who or what?
So I came to who? I came to you all. So
You
you
all.
all is giving us answer of who. So this is our maf'ulun bihi. Good. Okay, next one. Matta'tahum.
May I try, please?
Ma'am, can
Okay,
I
go.
do?
Aisha, yeah.
Okay.
How many-
Mahattahum, two words.
Very
Mahat,
good.
Mahatta, which is
Matta.
Mat,
Matta.
Matata. Matata, which is Fi'lun Madin, Fa'iluhu Anta,
Hmm.
and whom as attached pronoun,
Hmm.
Maf'ulun bihi,
Hmm.
and with
gonna be you provided comfort to them.
Very good. So this is anta singular,
Yeah.
right? So
Anta
you
singular.
provided
Provided comfort
comforts for
all of
them.
them.
Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. Barakallah fiki. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
May I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's جعلناكم.
Hmm.
جعلنا is a فعل ماضي.
Hmm.
فعله نحن. And
Hmm.
kum attached pronoun is مفعول به.
Hmm.
جعلناكم, we made you all.
Where we made, right?
Yes, we
We
Yeah.
made you all.
all.
Perfect. Good job. Barakallah fiki. Next one.
Can I, teacher?
Go ahead. Hmm.
وجاءتهم فعل وأتف فعل ماضي فعلو هي هم مفعول به and she came to them.
Okay. So are you sure this is here?
Yes, ta is सकून
Very good. Very good.
वो सबके
So
पास आई and she came to them.
yeah. And even we are saying she, but it could be it, right? Because it might be referring to something, right? So not sure. Okay, maybe we can do just she, but just you guys need to remember, sometimes it could be translated as it. Okay. It came to them or she came to them. Both are.
Okay, thank you.
Jazakallah.
Sister,
And,
can I check?
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
فجعلناها
Hmm?
اسم موصول جعلنا جعل
Fa is what?
اسم موصول
Fa
fa
is
is
sorry,
then
sorry. Stop, sister. Yeah, what is fa?
fa is then جعل فعل ماضي
Uh-huh.
جعل na ضمير is نحن
Hmm.
and it's also مفعول به because it's attached pronoun to the verb. So ha
So
جعل
na
Yeah.
you are saying
na is fi'il. Ha is attached pronoun.
yes.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Na is fi'il,
Hmm.
which is mutasil, which is coming with from the
Just
verb.
simply we know that the file is nahnu over here.
File
Right?
is
So you're gonna say failun madin failuhu
nahnu.
nahnu.
Nahnu. Ha mafulun bi also is a proverb. Ha, her.
Okay, and how are we gonna translate?
The translate is then we made her.
Yes, then we made her.
Her.
And again her or it.
It.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, both ways fine, and the context can help us out. And fa over here, this is waw and wa. Waw and fa is basically harfu ataf, right?
Yes, harfata.
Harfu ataf. Okay, next one. Aqaluhu quickly.
Can I do it?
Hmm?
जी أقلوه فعل ماضٍ فاعله هم
Hmm?
and the attached pronoun who means that's the maf'ul bihi, that's huwa, that's the maf'ul bihi. So they understood him.
They understood it or him.
It or him, yes.
Okay, so both is fine. Barakallah fiki. Good job. Okay, next one, number 8.
Can I do it, sister?
Mm-hmm.
فذبحوها. فذبح is file, who is huwa, fail, and who is here file, and whom is the file, and ha is the mafulun bihi. Then they slaughtered it. It could
Good.
be ha. This is female.
Okay, so how we are going to label it? Felun?
Failun Madi, Failuhu, Hum, and Mafulun Bih.
Very good. So then they
Slaughtered.
Again it.
It or her. Within bracket, I put her.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, next one, number 9.
I think people skip 9, 10, and 11 because of Antum. Antum, you told, but I understood.
Okay, but I explained a little bit. Okay, so let's do it together.
We can try.
So, ataytumuhunna, we did not see any siga. One, we know that this is wow, basically, but that is whom then, right? For example, in akalu, we have this wow, which is the wow of jama, right? And that is the file, and file is whom in there. But we did not have any siga which has tum and then wow with it, right? Ataytumu. We do not have any siga like that. We have ataytum, naswartum, right? But it has wow over here. So what is happening over here basically? Whenever we are on antum version, when we have on antum siga, for example, we have naswartum, right? So this is failun madin, failuhu antum, right? Everyone, we are clear on it. Naswartum is
Yes,
G,
yes.
yes, sister.
okay. So now, whenever with the antum version, with antum siga, we have to attach any attached pronoun with it. So let's say I want to attach who. So you all helped him, right? So now what's gonna happen instead of nasartum who, because what is happening when I say nasartum, I need to stop my tongue. Right? It is not fluent. Nasartum, and then I need to say who. So this is not fluent. So that's why Arabs decided that they are going to put wow over here, right? And it will become nasartumuhu. Now it is smoother, right? Now it is fluent. So nasartumuhu. So when it going to happen, only when we are attaching any attached pronoun with antum version, with antum siga, then it is going to happen. Make sense?
Yeah, sister, understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now keeping that in our mind, ataytumuhunna, right? So basically this is ataytum. It was ataytum. But since we have attached pronoun with it, so now it has become ataytumuhunna. So for that we are going to say failun madin, failuhu antum. And hunna is mafulun bihi, right?
Yeah.
So you all
Gave
gave
them
them.
female.
to them.
Female.
Now,
within
now there is no preposition over here, right?
Hmm.
But in English, when we are translating, you all gave
To them.
You all gave them, gave to them, right? Both is correct in that sense. But sometimes there is need of preposition in English when we are doing translation. And sometimes you are not going to find any preposition with Arabic language. Okay, so we need to keep that in our mind. And sometimes vice versa, sometimes we have a preposition with Arabic, but when we are translating in English, it is not making sense to translate the preposition. So then we are going to translate without preposition. Okay, making sense?
Yes,
Yes.
that's clear.
Yeah, so
Yes.
so now karihtumuhunna.
Same karihi, then antum, that's why move.
Yeah, so kariha is the
Yes.
huwa version,
Fi'l madi.
and then karihtum is the antum version, and now we have attached pronoun, so it will become karihtumuhunna. So you all hated them, right? So this is how we are going to translate it. Qataltumuhum. So qatala is fi'lun madin fa'iluhu huwa. And when we go to antum version, it would be qataltum. Qataltum. But then we are attaching our attached pronoun with it, so that's why this tum will become tumu for the fluency. Qataltumuhum. So translation would be, you all
Killed
killed.
them.
Okay, next one. Fa'akhadhatkum.
Is thus or so. Akada is who a file is. Akhadat is here. That is a file madi and filuhu here and
Fi'lun madin fa'iluhu huwa.
huwa.
Fi'lun
Here.
madi, not
Failun.
fa'il madi.
Oh, sorry. Failun madi filuhun here. And kum is attached pronoun. That's why it is mafulun bihi.
Yeah, so fi'lun madin fa'iluhu here.
Yeah.
Akhadhat and kum is attached pronoun.
Yeah.
And translation would be then
or thus anything. She seized all of you.
Yeah, then she or it
Okay. It.
seized you all. Okay, so I think rest is fine. We can move on.
Yes.
Okay.
Same.
Okay, now more practice over here. Number 1, udna. So now you're gonna say, you're basically labeling it and telling me what is the file in there. So udna,
Which one?
No.
Oh.
Nahnu?
What does it mean?
Urd means promise.
ada means
Coming back.
Call.
ada return. It's also give the meaning of return. So udna.
Food is file and nice file.
Na is nahnu.
File, nice.
It,
Nice
Yeah.
way.
Fi'lu madi fa'iluhu nahnu.
fa'iluhu nahnu. Right, so that is good enough for us for now. Okay, next one, allamtum. And the translation for udna would be, we returned.
We returned.
Okay, allamtum.
Allamtum is fi'lun madi fa'ilu antum.
Very good. And afalat.
Fi'lu
Fi'lu
madi
madin fa'iluhu hiya.
One person at a time. Next one, jitu.
I came.
Ana.
Felun.
Fi'lun madi.
Mazi.
Fa'iluhu here.
Ana.
Failu ana.
And
Two, Anna.
Exactly. We need to, whenever ta comes, we need to pay extra attention, because we have 4 tas in sigas, right? So we should not confuse it. Ta with sukoon, I'm keep repeating from last 3-4 lessons. Ta with sukoon is here, right? Ta with fatha is what? Anta. Ta with kasra is anti. And then ta with dhamma is ana.
Anna.
Okay, so we are going to pay attention what haraka is there on ta. That is important. So G2, I came. G2, I came. Okay, istaqamu.
Wow.
Fi'l Madi,
Who is saying
home, home
Home.
version.
File home.
Failun madin, failuhu, home.
Home. Yes.
What is my clue that it is whom?
Wow, Jama.
Wow.
Wow.
Sukun.
And
Wow is telling me this is whom. Okay. Ataiti.
Auntie.
Auntie.
Fi'lu
Anti.
madi failu anti.
Failuhu anti.
Cow is
So
kasra.
ataiti, what is istaqamu first of all meaning?
she came.
I gave it.
No,
I gave
you.
it. Ataiti.
No.
No, she.
Istaqamu.
No, you.
You.
Ataiti.
Sakama stand.
Istaqamu mean like
Established.
They stood.
Ending formally, form.
Yes.
they established,
Oh,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So they established. Okay. Ataiti.
She gave.
she
Auntie.
gave.
Why she?
Auntie.
Ataiti.
Oh, yeah.
You.
You girl.
She
You
is
lady.
You,
Yeah, you.
female,
Yeah.
and this is
Female.
singular,
Yeah.
right? So you should know all these. You should need to put them in the bracket, right? And came. Okay. Then we have kulna.
Hunna.
Kul is Amar.
Nahnu. Nahnu was.
No.
No, nahnu na.
No, no.
Okay.
Kulna.
Someone is saying fail amar. Did we learn fail amar?
No.
No.
So why amar we are talking about here?
This is not Amar at all.
At all, how I understand.
Kulna.
Kulna. What is kulna?
Kulna. Anta.
Here is
Hunna.
Hunna was.
Yes, because it should match like nasarna.
Yes.
Spoon. So whenever you see noon and before noon is a spoon, right? So this
Yes.
is what siga is it?
Hunna.
Hunna. Because this is a requirement of hunna. Hunna want a spoon before nunu nisfa. So this is how it is. I know it is little different because it's a weak verb, right? It is the huwa version is qala. Qala, which was actually qawala. Qawala, like naswara, right? But then some changes happen because they want to make it smoother. Qawala is not smooth to say. So they made some changes to make it smoother, and this is how it become qala. Right? So how we are going to do the conjugation of qala? Can someone do it?
May I?
Qala.
Qala. Qalu.
Yeah. So why?
Qala.
Can you say the pronoun with it? So huwa qala.
Huwa qala. Huma. Qala.
Okay, no one is giving lukmas, please. Keep yourself muted. Yes.
Hum is qalu.
Very good. Hum qalu. Then
Here is qalat. Then huma is qalata.
Perfect.
And hunna is qalat.
Now this is
qulna.
Very good. Now what happened? Basically for qala is huwa version, right? and then we need to put nunu niswa at hunna. And what is the requirement of nunu niswa?
The sukun before it.
There, okay, so if I put spoon over here, then what is on the letter alif over here? Already a spoon, right?
Yes.
So two spoons are together, and in Arabic grammar, two spoons never get together. Whenever they are together, we need to go through some changes, right? And the weak letter in the change happening over here, that we need to drop this alif, right? And then basically they made it kulna, right? And why they made it kulna, that is advanced. Okay, and inshallah soon we are going to learn about it. So this is how it become kulna. Okay, and after kulna, we will
Then
see
all
that
becomes kul.
yeah, kulta, kultuma, kultum, kulti, kultuma, kultunna, kultu, and kulna. So this kala is a lot used in Quran Pak a lot. That's why I'm doing it. So now you should pay attention, right? So what's going on? So this is what it is. So kulna is felun madin, failuhu nahnu. Okay, number 8, fatafaqada.
Sister,
Now you should
Is it,
not.
Ustada, is it because there is fatha on the last letter, so it will be huwa version?
Huwa version, yeah.
Why so many people are talking?
Sister, we don't understand the kulna. Hailu is said is nahnu.
Hailu hunna.
For
Hunna.
who?
Hunna.
It's kulna.
Hunna, yeah.
Hunna. Okay.
Did
Yes, you.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Slip of the
Yeah,
tongue.
Ustada, by mistake you said.
No, I think it was an error.
Slip of
It
the
was,
tongue.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Slip of
No,
tongue.
this is hunna.
Sorry,
This is
sister.
hunna. Sorry, yeah. This
Hunna.
is the slip of my tongue. So kulna, felun madin, failuhu hunna.
Hunna.
Okay, so felun madin, failuhu hunna. Okay, now fatafaqada. When we have that kind of situation, we need to break things down. We should know that sometimes with the fail, we are going to have this fa attached to it. And this fa is a taf.
Oh.
Okay. So basically now this fa is a taf. And then we have tafaqada. And then we are going to look at the ending.
Majid fi.
Right? So it is ending on fatha.
Fatha.
So what siga end on fatha?
Huwa.
The huwa version.
Huwa version.
Yeah.
Right? So this is basically huwa version. Fatafaqada.
This is the first lesson you taught us.
Yeah. So this is huwa version. So felun madin, failuhu huwa.
Huwa.
Okay, next one. Ittaqaytunna.
Felu made failuhu antunna.
Very good. So this tunna is giving away that this is
Antunna. Yes.
right? And taqwa, we know, fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So ittaqaytunna is you all adopted taqwa.
Tunna.
So felun madin, failuhu antunna.
You all, sister, what is the translation?
You
Fear?
all adopted taqwa.
Oh, adopted.
Okay, and then we have afalat ataya, this number 6 here.
6. Yeah.
Ataya is, I think so, it's a huma, right?
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
alif at the end is giving away.
Yes.
Ataya.
Ataya. Felu made
Ataya,
failuhu
then atau.
huma. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is huma and masculine version.
Yes.
Okay, so this is muzakkar. Okay, then we have this one khanata.
Female.
Female version. Two.
Female is
And
huma,
two.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Felun Madin, Failuhu Huma,
Failuhu.
and Huma, the feminine one.
Muannas.
Feminine.
Yes, Muannas one. And then Sa'alta.
Alta is fi'lu
Anta.
madi failu
Anta.
anta. Anta.
Yes, Ta with Fatha, Anta, Sa'alta. So you asked.
Mm.
You asked. Okay, this Khanata, I put the whole ayah over here because we have some more to explore over here. This is from Surah Tahrim. Daraballahu mathalan lillazina kafaru. What is daraba? Felun?
Madi.
Fi'lu madi
Failuhu
failuhu
huwa.
huwa.
Very good. So Felun Madin, Failuhu huwa. Right? And if it is huwa, we can look for.
Outside door.
Outside door.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Allahu.
Yeah, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explained examples. So daraba, it's not he hit.
Allah.
Right? Meaning is giving the example. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explained the example of those lillazina kafaru, for those who rejected.
Disbelieve.
So the example of those who rejected are who?
The wife of Noah.
Nuhin.
Wife of Noah.
And the wife
Yes.
of Lut.
What kind of construction is Imrata Nuhin?
Mudaf mudaf ilayhi?
Mudaf
Mudaf mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah, because Imrata is light,
Yeah.
Al, and Nuhin is jar. So this is the dafa fragment.
Mm-hmm.
Imrata Nuhin, Vamrata Lut.
Yeah. And the wife of Lut alayhi salam. Yeah.
How we are going to label it?
Wow, harfu
Then, yeah, Mawtufala. Mawtufala Nuhin.
Yeah.
Yes, Motufun to Imrata Nuh.
Nuhin.
Okay, so remember the ataf rule, right?
Yeah.
We need to look where it is matching. We cannot say Imrata Lut is Motufun to Kafaru or Motufun to Lillazina.
No.
Right? We can do that. So Motufun ala business, we need to check that what it is going back or matching to. So Imrata Nuhin, Vamrata Lut. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving the example of the disbelieving one, and he mentioned these two ladies over here. Now look, Kanata.
Both of them.
So Kana,
Where?
if I give you the word Kana, right, we are going to talk more about it later. But for now, Kana with Fatha. So you should know that this is Huwa version. This is Fail Madi.
Yes.
And now Kanata.
Because we are talking about two women.
Huma,
Yes.
feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Huma and this is Muannas.
Yeah.
So Kanata, so both of them were Tahta Abdaini. Now Tahta literally mean under.
Yeah.
Right? But it is, yeah, but it is taking the meaning of married. So both of them were married Abdaini.
To Nek Bande, to my Nek.
Two slaves. Yeah, two of my men, two of the slaves.
Two of Allah's slave.
Two slaves. Right? Two slaves. Min ibadina.
From our slaves.
From our slaves. Salihayni. What is Salihayni doing here?
Two of them, because you are talking two of them.
Two of them.
Does Salihayni has any relation?
Describing.
Abdaini.
Sifat of Abdaini.
Very good. Who said that?
Meem Ifat.
Very good, mashallah. Ifat and sister Aisha, I think you also said?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, mashallah. So Salihayni, actually it was Kanata Tahta Abdaini Salihayni.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ibadina.
It's a sifa of Abdain. Yeah.
Yeah, but the min ibadina, from out of all his my ibad, then because this term is basically interrupted between Mawsuf Sifa,
Mawsuf Sifa.
Yeah.
right? So Abdain is Mawsuf and Salihin is the Sifa of it.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, Barakallah Fiki. And now we can see that they are all dual. Abdaini, Abdani, Abdaini, Abdaini. Right? Salihani, Salihaini, Salihaini. So they were, they married with two righteous Abd, my Abd, right? فَخَانَتَاهُمَا. So now both of them did khiyana, they betrayed, right?
Female version for Khanata.
Yeah, they both of them betrayed Huma. And who is this Huma?
Maf'ul bihi, them, the two slaves.
The two slaves.
Who are they?
Lut alayhi salam and Nuh alayhi
Nuh
salam.
alayhi salam and Lut alayhi salam.
Lut salam.
Yeah, so this Huma is referring to these two prophets. Then falam yughniya. Yughniya.
It's again, it's dual.
Dual.
Yeah, this alif,
Yeah.
even though we did not do fail mudariya yet, but this alif is basically again Huma. So falam yughniya anhuma, and it did not benefited them minallahi shay'a. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So even though they were in a great company, but they didn't benefit, or it could be in a sense that since they did not connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world, right? So in the hereafter, after these prophet, even they won't be able to benefit them at all, right? Against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So falam yughniya anhuma min Allahi shay'an, at all, shay'an, at all. And wakila, and it will be said, udkhulan nara. So what is this alif over here?
Again,
dual. Right? So both of you enter. Where? In hellfire. Nara. Ma'ad dakhilina.
Ma is special mudaf.
Yeah, zarf.
Yeah, and ad-dakhilina is what status?
It's jar.
Yes.
Because of ma.
Because of ma.
So what is the singular of this word?
Dakhala.
Dakhala.
Dakhilu.
Dakhilun.
Yeah, like nasirun. Or like muslimun. Muslimun. Right? So they are all called ism fa'il. Ism fa'il mean the doer.
The doer.
Not this file over here. If I say kafaru, the doer is whom in there. That is different. But when I say ism file, that is different.
The people who are doing the action.
Yeah, so dakhiluna, dakhilina, dakhilina. So this is jarin status. Subhanallah. So now you guys can see all these things through.
Subhanallah.
With your knowledge. But the thing is, you guys need to open Quran Pak now and see with this angle.
Jazakillahu khairan, Ustad.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this practice over here. Now you guys need to try to translate into Arabic. Both of them asked. So first of all, what we're gonna think, we are going to pay attention to what is the fail, right? And we are going to Hua version of it. So the fail over here is, action over here is asked, right? And we should know that asking is basically sa'al.
Sala.
We need to increase our
Attach one alif.
Atha.
Sala.
La. Sala.
Because both of them, so attach one alif.
Okay, one step at a time, ladies. Let me finish. So first of all, we are going to look for what is the action, right? So ask. We are going to find the Hua version of it. So when you find the Hua version, then we are going to see, okay, now what it is asking us, both of them. Now, both of them, it was what siga?
Huma.
Someone is saying hum. Both of them is hum.
No, Huma.
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 Is a male or a female sister?
Yeah, but if it is not saying female over here, then you're gonna take it as a muzakkar.
Male.
Okay, Huma.
So now we are going to Huma version of Sa'ala, which is Sa'ala with alif. So you're gonna add alif here. That's all. So Sa'ala, both of them asked. Now over here, we warned. So the action is warned. And the Hua version is anzara. Now we need to increase our vocabulary, ladies, okay?
Nahnu. Nahnu.
Anzar.
Nahnu version, so attach na.
Anzarna. Nahnu anzar.
Yes. So now you're gonna say anzar.
No.
Anzarna. Anzarna. So, but you are going to go step by step, okay? We need to go to first Hua version. Then we need to find out what siga is it. So first of all, you're gonna find out what is the action. You should know the vocabulary of that word, right? Go to Hua version and then go whatever siga it is asking.
I mentioned.
Okay, so always go in step. Now I mentioned.
Zakartu.
May I try, Ustada?
Zakartu.
Zakartu.
Yeah, Zakara is the fail, right? This is Hua version. And now I need to go to Ana version.
Ana.
Which is
Tu. Tadamma.
Zakartu.
I mentioned, yeah.
Zakartu. Now you, and this is female, Muannas.
If you
Anti.
Qara'at.
Qara'ti.
Ta kasra.
Yeah, you're gonna add ta,
Qara'ata.
and you are going to give this
Sukun.
kasra.
Sukun.
Qara'ti.
Qara'ti.
See how easy it is if you just go step by step. Yeah, so now you guys need to do these kind of practices. Now she knew.
Alimat with sukun.
Hiya version.
Amilat.
Alimat.
Not amilat.
Alimat.
Alimat. Now they entered.
There is a home version.
Dakhalu.
Lu. La.
You're gonna
Wow.
just
Wow.
add wow. Dafa,
Lu.
and then
And
you're gonna
alif.
give it dafatha.
You created.
Dakhalu.
Khalaqta. You created.
You means anta.
Yeah, khalaqta.
Yeah, khalaqta. So you're gonna add ta over here, right? And give this one spoon.
Khalaqta.
Khalaqta. Both of them ate.
Huma version with ta alif. La alif.
Alif.
Ta.
Akalat. Oh, boy. Akalata.
Akala.
Akalata.
Akalata. Yeah.
Ta
Female.
alif.
Okay.
Yes.
Akalna.
Akalna.
Akalata.
Akalata.
No. Akalata. Akalata. Yeah.
Both of them.
Akalta.
Akalata.
Both of them. Oh, both of them.
Akalta, right? Akalata. No.
Akalta.
Why akalta?
Sakun followed by
Akalat. No. The
Ta.
Iya is akalat.
Both of them is
And then
akalata.
akalata.
Akalata. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is not.
Akalta.
Yeah, akalata.
Okay, so that shows me that we are not good at conjugation. So you guys are not doing enough practice with the verbs. Next one.
They is wow.
There is hunna version.
Hunna.
They're female.
No,
Nazarana. Nazarana.
Nazarna.
Nazarna.
Nun fatha.
Yani nazar.
And
Female.
Ra will get sukun.
Nazarna.
Nazarana.
Okay, someone said Nazarana. Is that the right version?
No, Ra will
No,
get
no,
sukun.
No, with sukun.
No.
Nazar.
No.
Have sukun.
Before
Third
Nunu
letter.
Niswa, we need to give it a spoon here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, so remember that rule. Nazarna.
Like kulna.
Yes, like Naswarna. Okay, now all of you taught, and this is female.
All of you.
All of you.
All of you is what?
Antunna. Antunna.
Yes, Antuna. And then
Antunna.
taught is what?
Allah.
Not Allah.
Allam.
Allam. Allam.
Allama.
Tunna. Tunna. We will add tunna.
Allam tunna. Allam tunna.
Yes, Allam.
Tunna.
Lam tunna.
Allam
Tunna.
tunna. Allam tunna. Sorry, the shadda should be over. Allam tunna. Yes. Okay, both of you, and this is female.
Tuma. Tuma.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Kataptuma.
Antuma.
Katab tuma.
So katab
Tuma.
katab tuma. You guys are getting it. That's good. Okay, all of you, and this is female, and then studied.
All of you female is tunna.
Antuna.
Darastunna.
Darastunna.
Yes, darastunna. Okay, both of you protected.
Both of you. Tuma. Tuma. Hafiz Tuma.
Yeah, so we need to put a spoon.
Hafiz Tuma.
Hafiz Tuma. Very good. All of you learned. So
All
this
of
is
you.
muzakkar.
All of you is tum.
Antum, yeah.
Antum ta'allamtum.
Allamtum. Good job. Okay, so this is how you guys are going to do practice. And now over here, first we need to figure it out if the doer is inside or outside, and then translate and place haraka. The Muslims wrote outside or inside?
Outside.
Inside.
Yes, so the
Inside.
Muslim is the file. So this is outside. Right? How are we going to translate it now? So wrote is the action.
Kataba Muslimun.
Muslimun.
Sorry, Muslimuna. Kataba Muslimun.
Kataba
Muslimun.
Muslimuna.
Very good. So this is how it will be. Katabal Muslimuna.
Muslimuna.
We ate. Outside, inside?
Inside.
Inside.
Perfect. And now
Akalna.
how are we gonna
Akalna. Akalna.
Akalna. Very good. Akalna. Akala and then akalna. Very good. Akalna. Yeah. So we are going to have a spoon on the lam. Akalna. The nation returned.
Outside.
Outside door.
And returned is Raja'a.
Raja'a ummatun. No, Raja'at ummatun.
Yeah, Raja'at ummatun.
Yeah. So Raja'at
ummatun.
Raja'at, and we can say even Qawm.
Qawmun or ummatun.
Okay, and then what gonna have one more change gonna happen, because when we need to um, we need to put some harakat when we
Kasra
are
after
over here.
Z, Raja'atil hum.
Yes. So, Raja'atil qawmu, and we should know ta with kasra in that case. We are not going to think that this is anti, right?
Yes.
Because first of all, we know that there is outside doer, and outside doer could be only with here, right? Or huwa. So in that case, it's not that this is anti. Or secondly, we should know that that happened in Quran Pak and in writing. When we are writing it, it's gonna happen that instead of spoon, we need to give it as some haraka for the fluency, for the sake of keep going on. Okay, so keep that in your mind as well. They read. So read is what?
Qara'a.
Darasa?
Qara'a. Qara'a.
Now they.
Qara'ahum.
Qara'u.
Yes.
Wow.
Qara'u.
Inside.
Qara'u. Yeah, and this is inside. The man taught.
Outside door.
Outside.
Yeah, the man is
Outside.
outside here.
Ar-rajulu.
Yeah, so taught is
Allama
Allama.
ar-rajulu.
Allama ar-rajulu.
Allamar.
Rajulu.
Rajulu. The children studied.
Rajulu. Right? And remember, for the outside doer, it is always going to be Rafa. 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 Okay, the children studied. So
Outside door.
Outside.
yeah, outside.
Outside door.
And study is it darasa?
Darasa tiflu.
Darasal.
Darasal.
Atfal.
Darasa
Children.
al-atfalu. Darasa
Atfal
al-atfalu.
or awlad even.
Yeah.
Okay. Awladu,
Atfalu or awladu.
atfalu, whatever you want to call.
Sorry, sister. Is
It
this
comes
Atfal and Aulad, are they not going to be broken plural? So you
Yeah.
can use singular feminine set?
Can.
No, because outside
No.
door there is no here. There is no at. It has to be hua or here.
So what is the question?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Atfal and Aulad are broken
Them same.
plural. So can we use the feminine version for them? The feminine version of Darasa.
When it comes first, you know.
Aulada.
That's a good question.
Verb comes first. So you don't need to put the.
That's for غير عاقل.
Yeah.
Darasat. Yeah, they are aqil.
These are even broken plural, but these are aqil.
Human.
Aqil.
Yeah, human
Aqil,
plural.
because we
Human
can use
plural.
the
So you can
him and
consider both hua or here.
Hua
male
and here. We
female,
both
yeah.
can use it. Yeah.
Yeah. So both choices are there. So we are going to
Only
use.
for غير عاقل, it is the female version.
Female, yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly. Okay, now both of you sent. So sent is arsala.
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 Arsalata.
No, it's you.
Arsalata.
No, both of you. Okay, arsalat. Arsalata. Arsalata.
Arsala.
Arsaltuma. Tuma.
Arsalata. You is ta.
Arsal.
Both of you.
Yeah.
It's not female.
Asal tuma.
Arsaltuma.
It's not female.
Female.
Okay, it's male.
Arsaltum then.
Male.
Asal
Then
tuma.
Arsalta.
No.
You guys.
Arsaltuma. Arsaltuma.
Tuma.
Oh, sorry.
Arsaltuma.
Yeah.
Tuma. Yeah.
Yeah, arsaltum.
Jama.
You all protected.
You are.
Hafastuma.
Protected is
No, hafastum.
Tum.
Both of you, sister.
Hafastum then.
Hafiztum.
Hafaztum.
Hafiztum.
Hafiztum.
And if I wanna put attached pronoun whom with it, then what's gonna happen?
Tumuhum.
Yeah.
Tumuhum.
Hafiztumuhum. Okay, so remember that. The two Muslim, and this is ladies, thought.
Outside door.
Yeah.
So Muslimatun Muslimatani. Muslimatani. Taught means allam. The two. Allamat.
Very good.
Muslimatani. Allamat Muslimatani.
And now we need to make some changes.
Her two. So
Allamatil. Allamatil Muslimatani. Okay, just for the fluency, we need to give it a kasra. But we should know as a grammar student that this is here version.
because it will be al-soda.
Yeah. Both of them, and this is female, right? So huma and muannas version, and then taught.
Both of Allamat again. Allamat.
No, do we have outside?
Allamatani.
Yes,
Allamatani.
We don't have outside over here. Right? Yeah.
Allamatani.
Allamatani, yeah. Okay, then we have key over here. And I think this workbook is being shared with you guys.
I haven't seen
Can we buy a physical version, Ustada, somewhere?
I have no idea
It's
about
printed.
it. You can print it.
Sadaji, could you please give a link again, because I don't remember getting it. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't have this one also.
Okay, inshallah. I will send it again. And now the homework is these slides. This one over here. So this is number 1. This is number 2. And this is number 3.
Sister, again, please, I will take the picture.
I will share in the group. No worries.
Okay.
And this these are good enough. So these 3 are the homework for you guys. Inshallah, with that we can end. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wal zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil